Damn, son, where'd you find this?
People don't be offended by the truth. They be offended because you called out the truth. Simple as that. They don't want to hear any other narrative that makes them look bad.
One thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who act like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim?
Guys, Chico, they never lie.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll tolerate it.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I hide, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired of the front on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed, begging the generations remember our story.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? How's everybody feeling? The weekend is here. Glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Shout outs to my poets, my writers, my content creators. Shout outs to the people in the building. Round of applause. Thank you for your continued support. Look, for the first hour or so, I spent a majority of the time catching up on older comments, right? We're going to get to the topic at hand. I just wanted to say this. YouTube, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if this is their way of filtering. I don't know if this is their way of eliminating possible spam. If that is the case, they're doing a horrible job. But I spent about an hour or so trying to catch up. There's a number of comments that I've missed. Didn't realize that I was actually missing anything. I try my best to keep up with everybody. Apparently, some went under the radar. So if you've ever left a comment on a video and I never responded to it, it's not intentional. Some notifications I get, some I don't get. But I am going back, rewinding. 2 weeks ago, it could have been 4 months ago. It could have been a year ago. If I see a comment that I missed, I'm going to reply to it. All right, as long as it wasn't ignorant. You see the title. I'm going to bring it up on the big screen. We're going to jump straight into this. We got a live later on. That's going to be dope. If you can make it and kick it with us, make sure you tap in, repost, share, let the people know that we are live. The open mic tomorrow at 8. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Get comfortable. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited, looking forward to it. Let's get this up on the big screen. Mr. Akon himself got arrested. Fortunately, it wasn't really that big of a deal, but it's I just want to give my 2 cents. I'm gonna let the tape run. We're gonna go from there. This ain't gonna be a extensively long stream, so let's roll the footage.
Was arrested in Georgia last Thursday, but he was released after just 6 hours. Turns out there was a warrant for him in Roswell, Georgia over a suspended license. Page 6 reports that on September 10th, a cop found Akon's Cybertruck dead on the side of the road. While waiting for a tow truck, they ran his information and found out that his license is suspended. And it's suspended because he missed a prior court date. Akon ended up getting cited, and this is his mugshot where he's wearing a black hoodie. The original court appearance that Akon had missed was from January of 2023. TMZ also reports that an illegal vape was found in the center console of his Tesla Cybertruck, and the vape was seized during the inventory and submitted for destruction. He was issued a citation for driving while his license is suspended and released after a few hours. But I'm not gonna lie, initially when I saw the headline that Akon was arrested, I thought it would be for something way crazier. But I was pleasantly surprised that this happened last week and he is no longer in jail. He was only there for a few hours. Now, hopefully he can renew his license so that he can drive legally. Let me know your thoughts down below.
All right.
Sensational.
Let's get straight to it. There's no way in the world with the career and opportunities that you have, should there ever be a situation where you can afford to renew your license. That should never be a concern. You don't have the grievances of time consumption. You don't have to absorb a number of different responsibilities simultaneously throughout 8 hours, 12 hours. You don't operate on the same time frame or the same clock as an average 9 to 5. We have chauffeurs. What was so difficult about getting your license renewed? And why would you even put yourself in a situation to miss court? I haven't heard much music from you lately, and I know that you have a lot going on with the divorce and your many ventures with different relationships. That's not why we're here. I'm trying to figure out, how does somebody in this particular instance have such a difficult time prioritizing driving with a license or without one? I know a lot of people do it, which is stupid and is dangerous as hell, because you're putting other people at risk for no reason. Because what? Do you want to be selfish? Do you want to continue to operate your machine and get to and fro, but you don't want to go through the proper protocols to make sure that you are covered in case there's an accident? Let's say you hit somebody. Do you think your privilege allows you to get away with things that others do? Guess what? It doesn't. And I know social media and a lot of society would say, well, because you get a blue check and you are famous, or you're very well known and you've done all these collaborations and you get to go and do things that most of us can't, just because you have those opportunities, that does not exclude you from accountability, sir. It wasn't that long ago Ice-T tried to pull some bullshit. He got mad. Well, guess what? Just because you are right next to a DMV, that don't mean nothing. You should have been took care of that when you had time. You get enough. It only takes a couple hours. It's not that big of a deal. I'm over it. I'm over it, bro. You it put a day aside. Tell the people, look, I'm gonna need to schedule for this and this and this. Get on the phone, get on an email, have your secretary or somebody call in, schedule it. You take you 2 hours or so. You go to that long ass line. I know the line is long as hell. You got to go there early. Nobody likes to go to the DMV. The DMV is a pain in the ass. The people behind the desk, they're miserable. They're never happy. They always have an attitude. They're never satisfied about nothing. And then the lines be long as hell. You literally have to be there an hour, 2 hours ahead of time. My advice, go on a Monday. Never go during the middle of the week. Either go Monday or go Friday. Monday, people are too tired to go to the DMV. Mondays, people are just trying to get through the Monday because you're just getting off of a weekend. You're tired. You're exhausted. You don't really want to go in, but you got to go in. Nobody's really motivated on Mondays to stand in that long ass line. Fridays, people are just wanting to get the hell out of the building and go home and start their weekend. Monday and Friday. The rest of the week, good luck. But under no circumstances should you even be in a. I understand somebody who got 80 million bills or they're constantly at work. They got to use their paid time off, their sick leave, even though they ain't sick, they're going to use that shit anyway just because. I can understand somebody like that. You don't have the same issue. My nigga, you sing, you do guest appearances, you do podcasts and stuff like that. You're not sitting at a desk or on your feet for 8 hours a day, 7, 9, 10 hours a day. All you gotta do is go there and handle your business. Why are you avoiding court? What's the big deal? Now, like I said, I don't care about what you do in your personal life with the whole marriage and all that. You having multiple wives and all that. I don't care about all that. My thing is, what's so difficult about going to the DMV? They made the stories like it was breaking news. It's not. Okay. And this is one thing I want to address too. Stuff that they put on the internet like it's supposed to break worldwide television or something. All right. He's not the first person. There's dozens of people right now driving without a license. They've been doing that shit for years. I don't know none of them personally, but I know that there are people who are doing it without insurance and all of that. That's something else. y'all raping people with that insurance shit. But nah, this wasn't that big of a deal. TMZ, y'all doing way too much. It's just a suspended license thing. If it was that serious, then guess what? You have thousands of men and women out here right now that you need to be sticking a camera in front of with their mugshot doing the same thing. This is normal. This is probably the most regular story that I've seen in the last couple months. Everything that I've been seeing on TV has been about missing kids and parents and police officers putting liquids and like, this is the most normal shit that I've seen recently. It was not that big of a deal to have the whole world like, oh my God, he did it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What? Did he rob somebody? What? Did he break into somebody's home? What? I remember that story about him inappropriately dealing with underage minors or something, but I don't even think anybody's even on that anymore. Which, as far as I'm concerned, once you get tagged with that, that don't go away. The other thing that I wanted to address, like I said, this wasn't going to be very long anyway. How you got all this bread, brother? You driving around in that ugly ass Tesla car, truck. I don't know what the hell it is. It's ugly as hell. Me personally, I do not like the makeup of it, the body of it. Yeah, Elon, you could have did better with that. You should go back and watch Exhibit. Go back and watch Pimp My Ride. Pimp My Ride was the shit. I don't know if anybody remembered Pimp My Ride. That was the shit. I love that show. I think John Cena even got something done over there. John Cena had a whole custom vehicle made. That shit was like that. I don't even know if he still got it. That Tesla truck, car, whatever. That ain't it. But you got all that bread, bro. How you break down on the side of the road? You can afford the car, but you can't afford the gas, the maintenance of it. Like, how does that work? You dub court. They driving around in this expensive ass vehicle that apparently breaks down. I don't know why anybody likes those things for real. I guess if you just got money, you're just gonna buy stupid stuff or just buy whatever you see is shiny and new. It's not really my cup of tea. Anyway, get your license, sir. Get your affairs in order, brother. You got anything else that's about to come out? I hope not. We don't need no more. TMZ, y'all need to step y'all stuff up. This wasn't breaking news. Everybody drives illegally, allegedly. I'm not going to say everybody, but a large portion of the metropolis drives illegally. Stop it. Hopefully he learned from this and he don't keep doing it. He's out. Get your vehicle fixed up, get your license, and ride off to the sunset, sir. Nobody should have the privilege of being able to just do whatever they want just because they got money, though. That part I don't support. All right. Pay your taxes, eat your Wheaties, my nigga, and stop putting yourself out there in these dangerous situations. TikToker just ended up killing somebody because they wanted to be on their phone. You wanted to live stream while you were driving with your kid in the back seat. Stop it. Just stop it. All right. Look, man, we pulling back up later tonight. This wasn't going to be a very long one. I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. Chop it up with the people. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm about to get back in this laboratory. I got some more recording to do. I'm behind. Yeah. The workflow don't stop. And tonight's topic is going to be pretty dope. Kai Sinai getting blamed for his girl having a messed up relationship with her mom. We're going to talk about it. Job be easy. I'm about to get up out of here. If you need me, you know where I'm at. Peace.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me the tide isn't front on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would